I think after the first few sessions with the tutor I worked alongside, I think it was literally, yeah, a no-brainer after that. You know what you're looking out for, and once you've seen it, you know everything's going to fall in place. Having the interaction with the tutor and just knowing straight away within 5 minutes that, yeah, capital delivered. So I am Mr Nsofor, the lead practitioner for computer science at Eltham Hill School. I think the interest in the subject was getting really low about the years due to the fact that many students weren't actually taking the subject at Key Stage 4 and also Key Stage 5. Just to give you some data for context, in terms of our A star to B grades, that was at 0%. And the year after, that went up to 57% for A star to B, and 60% was what was there before I came in for A star to C, but that went up to 86% the year after. So I think when we actually reached out to Capital Tutors for computer science tutoring, it was mainly focused on the students having an expert to help them through their NEAs, because they were actually quite behind from the year prior. So we had to do a bit more work, and we didn't have enough classroom time to get that done. So we did hire the services of Capital Tuition, which was really, really helpful. They provided us with a very stellar tutor who I worked alongside to make sure that the kids were successful and got the grades that they eventually did get. I would say that it would have been it was a mixed bag of, say, the way teaching was delivered, but also I think kids not actually feeling they were to be held accountable for, you know, their parts in it as well. And I think that's an ongoing battle in any situation. But I think just making sure that the kids saw the benefits of the subject made most of them actually course correct, if that makes any sense. So it's more to do with them seeing how broad the subject is, as well as the work required to actually be successful. So we had to have a mix of both to make that turnaround take place. I think for me, the pressure was on to actually deliver, because it was my first A-level cohort. So I just wanted it to be a lot different in a positive way compared to prior years. Even on results day, I think when I actually saw the students' results that were sent to me, it was, you know, a very, very interesting moment to see those results.
Pleasant surprise, I hope.
Yeah, pleasant surprise. I think after the first few sessions with the tutor I worked alongside, I think it was literally, yeah, a no-brainer after that. Like, it was more of a case of, okay, this is a resource that will help in delivering the results. So being a subject knowledge expert as well, yeah, you know what you're looking out for. And once you've seen it, you know, yeah, everything's going to fall in place. So I think it was more a case of having the interaction with the tutor that Capital provided, and just knowing straight away within 5 minutes that, yeah, Capital delivered. I would say, Matthew, yourself, because I realized you come across as a goal-getter, so like a problem solver. So you, even after the initial hiccups we had, you did go out there and you did actually source for a resource that actually fitted what we were trying to do and what we're trying to achieve at Eltham Hill School. So yeah, so that resilience, I think, played a huge part in us sticking on and still calling you for more. So the last year's results, just for the record, we hadn't had any A stars, A's, or B's to that point. So we had a cohort of 7 students, and the results were, we had 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, and an E. So, which is quite a healthy set of results for, you know, being a first year lead practitioner at the school. So we're just looking to build on that moving forward.
And from my understanding, you've taken on using Capital Tuition Group again?
Absolutely, just to make sure that the first time was not fluke Just have a subject knowledge expert in the NEA component of computer science. I think that's usually where many schools have found that they have gaps in. So working alongside an expert who helps with just guiding the kids and myself as well along the way through to be successful in completing their NEAs. That's the main thing, really. I think generally the uptake in computer science is looking a lot higher, especially at Key Stage 3 level. And it was a lot higher than prior years at Key Stage 5 as well. So we're looking to just keep that trend going and hopefully be that school that delivers computer science at a very high level. I think for me, it's the open door, or the fact that I could actually communicate with the head or the owner, Matthew, at any time. So it's usually unofficial conversations first, just to have an idea of what we want to do. So it's just that having the fact that I can give him a call or just send him a message, and he's always on the other side to receive and respond on time. Would be the key thing. No red tapes, just straight to it. I would say just do it. I think key thing is just do it and then see how the first few bookings go. And if for any reason that doesn't fit what you're trying to do, from experience, capital tuition would actually try to find an alternative, and which is what we actually experience with them. So I would just say just do it.